All right, welcome everybody. Had an interesting thing. I went to go check my YouTube for getting my videos all sorted out for Lightning Returns so we can start with the playlist for this, and come to find out that the entire ending for the, I guess, ending cutscene in Final Fantasy 14 or Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns is blocked on YouTube by Square Enix. It is not by a third party. It is actually blocked by Square Enix LLC. It's so fucking stupid. That game is old as shit. It's shocking to me. So I'm highlighting the VOD to like pretty much after we beat the end boss or whatever. Like the cutscene starts to play and then it cuts off because that's blocked the whole video. So I've unlisted the one that I uploaded that's the full content, and then I'm gonna upload the highlighted to have at least a finish for our marathon purposes. All my YouTube videos are from my own thing anyway. It's something that I wanted to just have as an accomplishment that I did, so that's even why I'm even uploading them to YouTube. So I mean, I don't really care. I have the unlisted one if for whatever reason I want to watch it. I do find it hilarious though. It's a very, very funny thing. Oh, I still can't believe that though. It's such a dumb move. I'm curious, like, if there's other YouTube videos that have it. That's weird. Blocked in all territories. And it's funny because it even has a message that says block ending. I wonder though if that's something that went up when Lightning Returns came out, because I know there was some companies in the years ago that were blocking game endings so to get people to buy and play the game. I'm curious if that is like a hangover from when that game came out or not. I don't know for sure, but I do find it interesting. Whatever. It does make me worry about Final Fantasy 15 and moving onward, because some of the YouTubers, like partnered YouTubers and stuff, can actually dispute a little easier than I can. I mean, I can file a dispute and call it, you know, transformative or whatever, but when you going against the legitimate copyright holder, it's a little different. Like a lot of the ones that I have disputed have been fake, like fake people trying to take credit. When you're like going against the actual copyright holder, to my knowledge, that since it is that content, they can technically pull it down no matter if it is transformative or not. Not 100% sure, but I don't know enough about copyright law, nor do I give a shit enough to care. But yeah, that's just fucking nuts. Oh well, I guess. What do we have to do? Need to finish that. Right. Where are you? We're kind of wandering here. I need to get the Marauders going. Oh, did I end up starting late because of that shit? I may have. If I did, I apologize. What about the one I watched that? I don't remember. It's been a long time. I'd have to go pull it up again to even see if it's there. Technically, I was 4 minutes early. Oh. Well, I looked down and I saw it was 3:06. I was trying to highlight that VOD before I started stream, so that way because it's still processing, that way that after stream, hopefully the processing's done and I can get that uploaded and get all the lightning return stuff in a playlist, so then I can start setting up for 14. Welcome back. It would seem both staples were rather well received. Or staples. Both samples were rather well received, and this is in no small part due to our affordable courier. Affordable courier. God, I can't read today. It is unfortunate, or yesterday, or the day before that. It is unfortunate, but notoriety accumulated over the course of years does not fade overnight. There are many still who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy have passed, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I decided to embrace this wave. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade with Garland ships. Everything we do, you must rest assured, is within our law. Liar! But yeah, Pool, I mean, I don't know. I watched the Final Fantasy 14 video a very long time ago. I'd have to go pull up the movie thing and see how they got it or how they skated it. I'm surprised that I got hit with it. This is the first time I've ever had something like that happen, especially with like Final Fantasy. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I can understand if it was the new game, like when 16 comes out, but for it to be Lightning Returns from how old is that game now? But I will say that where I've gotten though, now everything is getting claimed by Square, which is very strange. And I don't make any money off my stuff, so I don't care. When I first started this playthrough, I was disputing every single claim because it was from some little shit trying to steal money off of, how YouTube's little system works. Well, if it ain't our guest, Obnobbin, our guest of honor, Obnobbin with the height of high and mighty. Now, is it? God, brain. I tell you, lad, I damn near snorted ale out of my nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody ways, and and you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you're not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered to by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. What's up, Dizzy? It's a grand chance to fill our belly bursting with fine and more importantly, free food. But we can't have you turning up this shit caked veteran gear. No. The hero of at the hour needs a touch of refinement. But let's see. Refinement about him. God. The apostrophe I am. If only to stop folk complaining when he stuffed his face with cake. Take yourself over to Octant and speak to Jazz or Nassim. I'm struggling so hard. Of the Brygar Consortium. She's finished. She'll finish you with the something gentleman to wear. I hate this guy. I cannot read him. I can't read what he says. I've already had a word with her. So all you need to do is pick up the goods and then bring them back here so I can tell what's what. We're like, being dyslexic does not fucking help. It really fucking doesn't. Where's this guy? Downstairs. I A wild Miko name appeared among pirate speak. Yeah. How you doing, Cat? Good evening, sire. Or sir. I assume you're the undressed gentleman. Underdressed gentleman. Batteron mentioned. Sniff. He was not exaggerating, you bitch. I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I am certain that you will absolutely adore them. What'd you give me? You didn't tell me what you gave me. Bowling crafter and gathering on your alt. So, Cat, my last video of Final Fantasy Lightning Returns got blocked in all regions. Square Enix has apparently blocked the ending from playing, and it won't let me trim it out or anything. So I have to highlight it from Twitch and re-upload it without the ending. Been to see Jasmine, have you? Let's have that box then. There we go. A nice pair of dress shoes for you. The bloke mightn't have much else in his name, but so long as there's a decent pair of shoes on his feet, there ain't nowhere he can't go. Think of them as a gift from me to all the other folk down right by along the way. All right. Aye, 'tis the moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for Limson new hero to turn up in the banquet soaked in his own tears, not. Any road, that's your garb sorted. Now you just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you when we're meant to go. Did you dress shoes? Is that it? Is it really just dress shoes? Oh man. I mean, bless them for trying to contain that shit. Yeah, if you want to see the thing, Cat, I posted it on my Discord. Just shoes. Silly. You're ready then, are you? Good. The banquet will be starting soon. If you waited any longer, I'd be considering it my civic duty to it. Yeah, duty to it. No, not it. To hit you. There we go. Hit you over the head and drag you there. The problem I'm having with this is I understand it after I've read the entirety of the sentence, but if I'm reading it out loud, I hit it and I'm like, where is he fucking going with this? Until after I fully read the sentence. That's what I have problems with this kind of pirate speak. Now make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes. You turn up all right. Carrying them won't do you no good. They're meant to make you look like a gentleman. Remember, not a gentleman's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast's been held on the bridge of the Admiral's benefit room. Briefing room. Speak with Xanthel in Bulwark's Hall, and he'll show you the way up. And just keep that head held high, lad. After everything you've done for Limsa, you've good reason to be proud. And don't go don't let no highborn bugger tell you different. Yeah, like, I mean, all right, so I'm dyslexic and I have reading troubles that's outside of just dyslexia. So, I mean, I can read, don't get me wrong, but the problem is usually I can read really well, like, to myself, but when I start reading out loud, it goes fucking like hell in a handbasket. So, oh, I try. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes, an adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh. Now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventurer, I will show you to the briefing room. Okay. I like this cover, but it's actually really hot. It's gonna be nice in winter. Also, isn't this
sisters of the sea?
They have a gaming chair slipcover on Amazon for less than $20. You'll have to show me. I would never ever recommend buying a gaming chair. I will say though, what is this one? Something Titan. Who makes this? Secret Lab is a different story. But all the other gaming chairs, I've had 3 other brands of gaming chairs that are absolutely terrible. They're not even comfortable. This thing is actually comfortable, but it's a lot more expensive. However, I would suggest if you're just wanting a nice chair, go get a grandma chair. I saw this on TikTok. There's apparently like grandma chairs that you can get that rock and swivel and all this stuff, and they're way more comfortable. I would strongly suggest getting that because this chair right here was like almost $500 or something crazy like that. I'm never doing that again. I think that's the second time I've said that though. If you want to spend almost $500 on a decent gaming chair, yeah, it's a decent gaming chair, but it's still almost $500, and I think you would better off spending your money on a fucking recliner. I think streaming makes it where gaming chairs are a little more needed because I mean I need to move this out of the way and all that other stuff, and I hate ergonomic chairs. I have ergonomic chairs at work. They fucking suck. I hate them. The only other chair that I would probably like would be like a executive chair, but they're really expensive too, so yeah.
Join me now in honoring this man for his services to our great. May the navigator guide and protect him on his journey till sea swallows all.
It's not a couch, it's a love seat.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of
has the love seat for a gaming chair.
Who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path.
And I agreed. Mirweb, his wife.
The depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fish.
I love this character. She's the only one that does shit. Am I wrong?
But
her and what's his face from Ulda are the only 2 that actually do anything.
In the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those eggs.
And he loses a fucking arm.
Such an extraordinary.
The girl from Gardania doesn't do shit. I don't like her as a leader. I want the kid in the cleric quest to be the leader. The dude in the black robes with the fucking horns. I want him to take over as the leader of Gardania.
Did you not? Of a towering crystal.
No, not the weird kids. Not the kid with the bowl cut. Fuck that kid and his sister.
You
no.
bathed in her light.
The other one.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet
all
shape
3 of them are siblings, but I don't care about the twins.
The deeds of the warriors of light.
Connie's his name, right?
Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance.
I think I like her because she's so fucking stoic. You know what I mean?
To fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that
If
day,
if there was
in
going to
the
be a
midst of
pirate
that
queen, she
hell,
does a good
that
pirate
we
queen.
lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet
Honey,
whenever we try to
Senna
shout
is the
their
leader.
names,
No, that's not who I'm talking
the
about.
sound
I'm talking about
dies in our
the
throats.
there is a cleric guy that starts the
whenever we
cleric
strain
quest,
to
and he's in a
see their
black
faces
robe
with
and
our
he's in the
mind's
tree
eye,
trunk thing.
naught but their shadows appear to us.
He's the one I
set
can't
against a blinding
place his
light.
name, but I want
Ask
him to
any
take over.
true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light.
Okay.
When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them.
Isumi. Okay.
Keep that crystal safe.
I just like his character
In
design.
time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
After they changed Merleb's voice, they should have had some point in the quest with her where you have to light a beacon or something and she could say a new hand touches the beacon. What? Well, I'm sure that's a joke somewhere. Oh, Skyrim meme. I've only beaten Skyrim once. Come on now.
Flames to the
And
fore.
this is one thing I can't stand about the Gridania leader. She literally stands like this everywhere she goes. It's just all the time walking like this.
Victory belongs to the bold. Show those imperial whore sons what we're made of.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas.
Very cute, cutas.
Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
If you pick up
The
Merida's
yellow serpents are in need of
beacon
succor.
from the chest disputes.
Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
Oh.
The adventurers risk life
She's
and limb for
attempting
our
to T-pose
cause.
to assert
We
dominance.
must not fail them.
I don't like her. I don't know why. I've just never liked that character. I don't know if it's her stance, the fact she doesn't do anything, the way she talks. I just don't like this character.
Is Artemis?
No, it is nothing.
She's way too fucking proper for being a woodland sage, too.
Bloody hell!
Fucking weird.
The barrier won't go down so easily. Eyes forward.
I don't like her because she
We are
doesn't
being
have a
watched.
character. You know what I mean? I don't feel like when I mean she doesn't do anything, her character just doesn't feel like she exists as a character. She's just there, T-posing, half-assedly. Like,
Raging bull,
there are
howling
some things that you
bloodthorn.
interact with her, but it just feels like she's so blank. It's just
Response, damn you!
anyone in Gridania could fill her role. Like, that's what I'm saying. Whereas at least Nanamo has a character. Merweb has a character. Brain is escaping me. He's a character. Ruban. The Syndicate characters have more character than she does. No, I haven't.
This is Raging Bull.
I'm
What
actually
news?
getting there. I'm doing the healer roll call.
Surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that?
Oh, it's in tank in one. Okay, I was doing
What's
the healer
going
one.
on? Speak to me.
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
I forgot this was in it. I forgot this meme was here.
Damn it. Damn it
Oh
all
my
to
God.
the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas?
I need to go
Can
back
they
and
not
get an
be
audio
reached?
clip of Mad Snake. Mad Snake.
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
Missed out on the big
cannot
one,
say,
Meryl.
my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
And fuck her voice. God.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I'm trying to think if Gridania has
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
a character better than her.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know
The
this to be
twins
true.
have more character development
Let
than
us
she
not
does.
sacrifice lives in vain.
And I'm not wrong on that because I've done the white mage class.
The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units.
I'm
are
very
commanded to fall
very
back
much looking forward to
immediately.
7.0 because I want to see
Give the foreign levy priority.
what
Let the main
new
host
world
cover
they
their
try to build
retreat
out of it.
and bring up the rear.
Damn it. Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care.
No,
if our
you're not
cells
wrong.
Are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit.
Oh, do y'all know who I ran into? And I started getting teary-eyed the other day. So
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
I'm doing the Endwalker role quest for healer.
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
And my boy in a wheelchair showed up and I instantly started tearing up. And I was like, no, why? Why do y'all keep doing this to me? It's like hearts and farts all over again.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what?
I love that character so much.
We go
And he-
to take
and
our
he's such a
place
side
beside
character,
Archon
too.
Louis Soir. To your positions.
Talk to all the NPCs in the Waking Zone.
Spamul, Soginin Moise Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskat Toga Hats Wadadons.
This is another thing that they just kind of dropped. The language.
Snigen, Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dawn.
Paul, help me. Did they use this language after A Realm Reborn? And I know this is events from 1.0, but did they ever reuse that? Morning, sunshine. It does sound very similar to Dragon Speak. What happened? You don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused right stir. And to carry you back to the, I had to carry you back to the ranch myself. Well, I say carry. 'Twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. I'm a fucking little potato and you couldn't carry me. You drug and rolled me? I feel violated. Any road. Don't fret. Just little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. He's got a dagger around his neck. I just noticed he has a dagger around his neck. Your little nap seems to have put some color back into your cheeks though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthal, and he'll let you up to the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I told old Merweb was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring, and I don't doubt she looked. I can just imagine a little potato snoring while Merweb's trying to do a speech. I doubt she looked kindly if you repeated that trick. I know he said that to my Elzen, and I was like, you saying I'm fat? But look how small I am. Like, jeez. I feel attacked. That made more. Yeah, if you're playing a row that or a Hrothgar, that works. Oh God, what have I done? What do you mean? This is no. This is my year of Final Fantasy character, Dead Kittens. This is a brand new character. I'm just doing a Realm Reborn with this for my year of Final Fantasy. Yeah. Wait, where am I supposed to go again? Don't I just take the elevator? Or do I need, oh, I need to go downstairs. I hope I've been well. You're doing pretty good. Dude, I've made it through a lot of Final Fantasies. Look at this shit. I've made it through all of those grayed out Final Fantasies so far this year. And god damn was 13 a fucking chore. Greetings, wind up. Admiral Bolton awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Just call him Merweb. Merweb. I keep saying web. Wib. Ah, Baru. It is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs to do it. One I would entrust to no other. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made any plans to business then. Merlin. Her last name, yes, mashed keyboard. I have penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Cartanu and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon the Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Oh, kittens, I'm almost Omni 90 on my main, by the way. I've got Ninja, Monk, and Astrologian left, and then I'm all done. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartanu. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to our allies as a personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which put me in my mind's history in mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. You're now a healer. Nice. I mean, I still main tank. I do want to start practicing on healing when I get everybody Omni 90. I really enjoy Sage. I want to get into that, and I think I want to learn a DPS, but I'm not sure what DPS. Like, Summoner's okay, but I kind of want to learn a melee DPS, and it might be Samurai, but I'm not sure yet. Oh, very nice. I came back about a month ago, slowly gonna give Endwalker MSQ another crack tomorrow. Yeah, I noticed that you had just recently come back because you just kind of disappeared there for a while. I mean, I personally loved Endwalker. There's fucking Final Fantasy IV, the MMO, more or less. Try that. I'm not liking Dragoon now. I was okay at it in Shadow or in Shadowbringers, but now I don't know. I miss the old way of how Dragoon worked. Like I like the Dragon Charge original. Like I like that old way. I don't know that I like the new way. The new way feels weird. And I don't know. I felt like the old way flowed really well, and this one, it doesn't flow. Well, Cat mains Dragoon. They know more than I would. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gardania and Ulda. A grueling journey to be sure. Where you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. An airship pass to be used at your discretion. Warrior's still great in Endwalker, by the way. If anything, it's overpowered as shit. It's nice. Airships bound for the nation of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Baderon. Not again. I don't want to talk to him. A few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. That old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. 'Tis a pity I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand as I did in more peaceful times, when breaths were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risk drowning the eye of the empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Least you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties you would see you granted the privilege of air travel. I wind up. Your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm of which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger awaits you in the equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I'll wager that your destiny will be no small thing. All right, let me catch up on chat. Monk is one that I didn't expect to enjoy when the changes hit. It definitely grew me. Monk, I wouldn't mind learning, but I hate positionals. I think that's going to be my biggest problem with playing melee, is just positionals in general. Dude, I honestly can't remember an era where Warrior didn't feel satisfying. My problem, I have a couple of problems with Warrior that I really wish that they would address. One, when the glowy shit around you that stays around you at all fucking times is annoying, and I wish there was a button to turn it off. Even sitting idle, it's always there. Even with Defiance on or off, it's fucking stupid that it stays on all the time. I hate it. I hate it so much. The other thing is, I wish the rotation, I wish they would do a little alteration with the rotation. And what I mean that is not graphically, the animations are very old and dated. So the basic 1, 2, 3 or your basic combo is so dated, like back to a Realm Reborn style of attacks. But then you got really cool shit later, like the jump in the air, spin and slam down thing, like all that shit's really cool. But the basic combo is fucking basic. It's another thing I dislike about Dark Knight, because it's the old swing. I wish they would adjust that a little bit. No, Felcley's fine. You know what I'm talking about though, like the 1, 2, 3 and how it just feels chunk. It's just very bland. Yeah, Primal Ren. Primal Ren's awesome. The only thing I don't like about Primal Ren is there's like some weird time delay on when you can move and can't move. If they could free you up a little bit so you can hit Primal Ren and be moving, instead of this, it locks your character until the animation's done. That shit sucks. If they could do away with that lock and you could be running and hit Primal Rend and it would sling you forward, kind of like a charge, but it wouldn't hard lock you. I think that would definitely make Primal Rend feel better. Because right now I've not killed myself. I've taken unnecessary damage a lot because of Primal Rend. Dude, on my aura, it looks like she's about to yeet the axe by accident. Such a weird animation. Taking unnecessary damage. Yes. It matters. It matters in some shit. I promise. Oh, man. Where am I? Oh, yeah. I got to go upstairs again. I mean, I already stand in shit all the time because I'm a lazy tank, but yeah. I have to be very careful, like when we were doing Inseer, to make sure that I wasn't Primal Rending when we were having to run, because man, that would kill me in a heartbeat. Fucking pop Primal Rend when you're supposed to be running. You're just dead because it locks you. Reduced animation lock are my favorite 2 words in Final Fantasy. When they did that with Dragoon jump changes and all of them. Yeah, dude, jumps feel so much nicer now than they used to. Dragoon feels so much better. The old locks were shitty. Back from your meeting with the Admiral, are you? I'm going to butcher reading this again. Heads up. Personal bleeding envoy. Oh. So you'll be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to the leaders of the Alliance. Bugger me, I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you got that bloody eye. I'm proud of you, lad. Thinking of how far you've come, and 'tis enough to bring a tear to my eye. And that ain't ale talking either. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering him away. Now, another thing is, and this is not against any, like, I'm not trying to shit talk Akito, but this is something I really wish that they would add in. Just an ability to turn off other characters' voice lines. So I don't have to hear Cat Girl 5. If somebody wants that on their character, that's fine. I don't care. But I shouldn't have to sit there and listen to that fucking shit. You can't. You can't turn off everybody else's voice line. You can turn off all voice, which is everything. You can't turn down just other people's voice lines. If I'm missing something, I would love to know. But it turns down everything, not just one or just other people. Yeah. And I'm all for, because there's also a lot of voice that I don't like either. There's a Heroth. I haven't played it with enough Heroth cards to know. Of course, this is not the only start. Now, if you get your hands on an airship pass, the old Eorzean lad laid out before you like a fair maid on a feather bed. I have no idea what that means. And she's a big girl too. Ooh, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. Oh, big girls. Let's go. If you think the Lamensons are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty mechanics of Ulda. And then there's this wild place where the besties rule, and no bugger with an ooze of sense set foot. What? Ugh. But you're adventurers, so I wouldn't let that little thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. There's a heap of trouble that plagues every nation. That's just ours, and I'm talking intrigued and infighting beastmen and the guardsmen's primals and their ugly side of life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. Can we stop talking to you? But I'll wager there's a bugger of all out there as you can handle. Something tells me you're going to be just fine. I miss the little Lala and Ulda. 'Tis the perfect time for venturer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what make waiting for you? I don't know. I don't ever want to talk to you again. See, there's a Hroth force that makes it. Okay. Mine is 100% Akita's one, and he knows it. Oh, what? Cat Voice 5? Like, when I say things about it, I'm not trying to be mean, but it really cuts through everything. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's mixed well. Like, I understand that Cat Voice 5 is loud, but for some reason it feels like when that audio line plays, it lowers all other audio around it. Like, it doesn't even sound natural with that voice line playing. It's very strange. And why I really don't like it. The fact that you turn down voices, it turns down NPC voices too, is dumb, and I don't know why. Yeah, that's dumb as well. So I made a bum boy character just purely to save the voice so I could have it at any time. I remember us in the mount runs we did together, and we both stayed next to Akita and then moved together at the same time. I love Akita. It's literally one of my oldest friends, but fuck, that voice sucks so much. I mean, luckily, like, I've been able to drown it out, but damn. There's a character in Boja. Akita said the character's name, but there's a cat girl with voice 5 in Boja, an NPC, and she's at every fucking critical engagement. Oh my God. While I was doing Boja, I literally wanted to strangle her. You know what's worse? It's fine when Akita's playing like a tank or a healer because it doesn't do it that much. But man, when he's playing monk, fuck. Just constant. What? Oh. Now, you. Greetings, sir. This is the counterfeit passage travel to Gridania. Wait, aren't you the famous adventurer? Isn't it Wind Up Maru, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all. I've never seen you before, lady. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? That's impossible for me. When I hear a voice like that, my brain just latches onto it and I can't ignore it. Like I said, it's not as bad unless it's not like a multi-hit. Like, monk is really bad, but like tank's not so bad. Healer's not so bad. I don't even think healer doesn't even really make a sound, I don't think. Oh, physical ranged? Oh man, I've never been beside Akita playing like archer or machinist. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. I am damn cute. Vi, you did a great job with this character. Like, I might have to Fantasia my bum boy at some point to this boy. He's cute. Yeah, I hardly hear my own healer ever, but whenever I'm on monk or bard, yeah, even my bumboy voice, I've been noticing when I'm on monk, I can like start noticing it, and I'm like, is it like this? Why do they have to have a grunt after every damn ability? Good fortune till you wind up. The day will come when your name means the same as hero to folks of this realm. No. Oh, yeah, probably more than hero. This is kind of an understatement. May you walk in the light of the crystal. The deep voice of Bumboys sound hot mostly to me though, so I don't mind. Me just standing next to a Bumboy in every run just in case. I love how they like A Realm Reborn was almost done like a TV, like a not a TV show, but like previously on. It kind of reminds me of like Clone Wars when you have that announcer telling you like what happened in the battles, or headed to Coruscant, blah 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 blah, like. It's the EEA one that gets me. They changed it, but it's still very noticeable.
But the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, the mightiest of
I can't take this voice seriously.
Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believe.
I just wish they go back and re-record the voice lines now.
A host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which
I would like for A Realm Reborn to have the voice lines redone with the current cast, and I would love for Gaius' character to be rewritten a little bit and change some of his dialogue, because this is not who this character is.
Our invincible flagship is lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Well, not just that, like his character is completely different, like his demeanor and everything.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
Hear his new voice does such devastation.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp.
Gaius isn't a villain, he's a himbo.
Even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity.
I'm still sad my boy Maxima didn't get, or is it Maxim or Maxima? Y'all know who I'm talking about. There's like a Elzen from Stormblood that I fell in love with for fuck all reason. But he didn't get nearly as much screen time. I was wanting him to have more. Maxima, yeah. I love that character. I don't know why I latched onto him so much.
It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Garland, but Elzen body. Didn't he become Gaius's watcher or something? Did he?
Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
Y'all have much better memory than me.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
You ever notice that, like, in Garland, there's not many Garlands? They're all other races or Humes, but there wasn't many Garlands at all, like the ones with the pendant. When we were there, like, even the NPCs that we do quests and stuff for weren't fucking Garland. Yeah, I was getting the character models mixed up. For some reason, I was thinking that Maximum was an Elzen, but you're right, he was a Garland.
Senior engineers, please report.
And yeah, there is the Elzen that travel with him, because there's the Elzen that's gonna kill Gaius if he fucks up.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey, what hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
What's up, Spam?
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain?
It's
by
Cartanu,
acting
not
around?
Cartana.
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom
It's
of
actually
the
Cardinal.
Legatus' plan.
I think it's actually pronounced differently no matter who says it in this game. I don't know that there's one character or any characters that all say it the same. There's himbo number 12.
My lord.
Or does the joke not work because you're Aussie? Maybe.
Please call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
I do like Nero.
Othard, my lord.
He makes the greatest, like, not really. Would you call him an anti-hero? He's I want him and I want Sid to have a relationship. That's all I want. I want them to fall in love. I want it so bad.
Al amigo, my lord.
He's an anti-villain that becomes an anti-hero. They are a fucking power couple.
Hummingway, I presume.
Wait. Codename Hummingway? What? Wait. What? I never noticed this. They're using the Loporette fucking name. The Loporettes are actual characters in Final Fantasy previously, so this was probably just to play on naming way and all and humming way and all that stuff, like pre any thoughts of Endwalker. But I never realized this was here.
I don't know what you... Silence. Your denials will not change your fate.
Or him and Sid are exes who still have chemistry.
I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Oh no, I'm sure it's what I said, Paul. If they just kissed, we wouldn't have gotten a no entry.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Think about it. No more Labyrinth of the Ancients, and also no Alphascape. Decisions to kiss or not to kiss. Well, no, it would have been great if they would have had that like forbidden love going on during the entire thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like you could tell that sexual tension was there. Like if they had kind of dabbled that a little bit more in there, I think that would have been fucking fantastic. And then after an Endwalker, they kiss. Perfect. I'm writing my own fanfic right now. That's your headcanon. All right, I need to run to the bathroom real quick. I don't know. I've had to pee a lot today, so I'll be right back. Okay, so Kat, I think for you, For you, my third job is going to be Lancer. Because I need one more job. And we're here. So I think we're going to unlock Lancer. And that'll be 1 DPS, technically 2 DPS, a healer, and a tank. I'll say what I missed here. This is not guess. Refresh stream audio off sync. Dude, there was a message on Twitch today that was saying they've been trying to fix whatever server issues are going on. In the interaction where we see them snipe each other in a cutscene and just slide bickering. I think Jesse 100% knows something is going on between Sid and Nero. Biggs and Wedge. Wedge mostly are obvious. Yeah, well, my Arcanist will be Scholar Summoner. Why do you need more jobs? Not like there's road XP to overflow. It's more or less to pad out the XP. Kat was saying they had to use 3 different jobs, and that makes sense. I don't care for Scholar. I would actually prefer playing White Mage, but we picked Summoner, so. Oh, you must be the envoy from Limsa. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival. Greetings, good sir. You are a Limsan envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself as to the conjurer at Nalfix altar. He'll admit you to Lotus Stand and the Elder Seedseer await. Anyways, what I'm looking at, that if I'm doing Lancer, then those are going to be the jobs that I read aloud. So like if I pick up anything else just to pick up the quest, I'm not going to read the quest. If I read every single thing in this game, we'll never get through it. So I've been reading Marauder, I've been reading Arcanist, and I'll read Lancer. And Lancer's also back of the area. God damn. So we've got teleports to get. Having a bubble by level 50 is so good. So now you have Dragoon, Bard, 2 side quests, the Summoner for MSQ. I do not like Bard. I've tried to like Bard, and I don't know if it's the feedback from that class or what. I just don't like it. It doesn't feel good. It bothers me too because of how much I loved Ranger back in Final Fantasy XI. But Bard is not a Ranger. Like, Ranger in 11 was amazing and lovely, and I just can't. I don't know. No, I get you. I'm just saying I just don't like the class. No, I don't even like Bard at the. I mean, it's more tolerable. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely more tolerable later. I still don't like it, but I do like it more than Ninja and stuff like that. My problem with Ninja is I try to do the stupid ninjutsu shit too fast, and I fuck it up, and it gets on my nerves. I wish that it was just one button and you push one button and it does that ability. Like, fuck it. You know what I mean? You push one button, it does 3 signs and does it. Because right, all it does is contribute to button bloat. That's all it does. Welcome to the Lancers Guild, adventurer. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gathered and train with one another and further hone their abilities until their tutelage of our fine instructors. Do you seek membership with us? Very well, I shall provide you with an insight into the history of our guild. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool of hunting, With game ever plentiful in the 12's Wood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearsmen from across the realm, many eager to test their mantle against the famed might of the Wood Whalers. And it was here in Gridania that the mirrored fighters' fighting styles came in contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. The spear's techniques can be formalized as at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by the Wood Whaler captain Mistal, nigh on a centuries past. Their tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope that the brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you're a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment. I was very on Bard. If I had to rank a physical range DPS, it would be Dancer, Mech, and Bard. See, I like Machinist a lot. I would put Machinist, Dancer, then Bard. Like I don't hate Bard, but it just didn't grab my attention. I don't think it's fun. Ninja fits you very well. Work once in a minute rotation. It would if the combos weren't so nicely varied, in my opinion. But speaking of Button Blow, Gunbreaker main. Gunbreaker is at least better than it was in Shatterbringers. There's that. But it definitely has too many cooldowns. Way too many. Dark Knight. I think all tanks besides Warrior need a little more love as far as reducing Button Blow. Warrior, I think, is fucking perfect and could probably actually use a couple buttons. Dark Knight could probably use maybe one less because I think it's dumb. So like one ability could literally just do both, or like fucking take the fucking off shared cooldown. Shit, help me. Brain's not working. It's shared with the AoE that draws health. For some reason, my brain's not working. I can't think of the name of the ability. I don't care. If I was on my main, I could just click to it and mouse over it. Dark Knight. Well then, you've made up your mind to enlist into the Lancers Guild. Excellent. I shall let Grandmaster Yon know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge you if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our guildmaster there awaits. Hold on. It's on the tip of my tongue. You know, it's one of those situations where it's like it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't quite say it. Carve and Spit. Carve and Spit. There we are. Carve and Spit and Abyssal Drain. They need to separate those two. Having those on the same GCD is dumb. It's fucking dumb. I hate it. But I want Carve and Spit separated, and the ability that like grants magic resistance, I feel like they just need to wrap that up into what's it called? I'm bad with ability names, by the way. I'm not gonna try to hide that shit. What am I looking for? Oblation, that's it. So if they would take Dark Mind and Oblation and put it together, that'd be nice. I don't like having two of those abilities. I do like Dark Missionary, but I kind of wish Dark Missionary had a wider range. I also wish that Shake It Off had a wider range. and not by much. I just feel like it's a little short for what it is right now. Because man, I couldn't tell you how many fights that I would love to get. It is just too fucking small. You got to run middle of the boss to do it and actually hit people. Well met, adventurer. I understand that you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. I see you have the combat experience, yet it remains to be seen if such skills as you have required will avail you here. But no matter, it is my capacity as a guild master. I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualifications. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one to attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced lancer is able to wield polearm as if they were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we lancers forgo plate, favoring armor of leather and chain, such materials as provide an adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. But its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield. For good or ill, even in a farmer's hands, is capable of wreaking a considerable havoc. Thus has it been the mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not make a lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. True lancer, however, flinches not before the enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy's line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires a small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to insist the essential quality in every soul who passed through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you to resolve and wield the lance. Yes. I thought the whole reason a lance, well, I mean, I'm sorry, I guess spears date back before this, but when they were used in military warfare, weren't they used to break riders' lines? So like, I know the Roman Empire and stuff would use it to like drop a shield and hold the spear upward. So when the riders came over, they would pierce the horses as they tried to break the lines, right? Like, isn't that the whole point? I know spears have still been around since, native times, but I mean, that was what I remember the main battle. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. But it neglected to introduce myself. I am Yawin, a master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged. I shall add to your hunting log the names of the creatures against which a lancer might hone his skill. In celebration of this occasion, I hereby present you with your very own spear. Arm yourself with it and speak with me once more. I would have you undertake your first task, a trial to be precise. So you were able to discern one end from the spear from the other. Good. You're doubtlessly eager to put your new weapon to the test, which will, for a two, have a test in mind. Or rather a trial. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and put yourself against creatures that roam outside the city. The squirrels, the ladybugs, the fungar should prove you with a suitable challenge, or provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say 3 of each, and then report back to me. Just like every other quest. We haven't got that one yet. Same world way seafarers develop preferences for axes into further arts instead of cutlasses and muskets. It is kind of weird that they use axe for some reason. I feel like an axe would be too bulky to have on a ship. It'd be too heavy. You know? Like, wouldn't that set you off balance and stuff when you're like working on sailboats? Kumi Coombs? Unless that person. Smaller axes, no. There is a smaller swing with an axe hatchet versus a sword. I'm talking about the axes that they have us use in this game. Wouldn't that be weight? I mean, these are great axes that people got strapped to their backs while you're trying to work on a boat. I can see hatchets though. I love the no holds barred names in Lost Ark sometimes, but there's something about the meme names in FF that I always love coming back to that game for. I heard Lost Ark wasn't doing too hot. I guess you're like the only person I know that plays it. Everybody else kind of jumped ship. Stop playing when you get to LA. Oh, that's right. You came to the States, didn't you? 1,500. When did you go to NC? You did not inform me of this NC trip. Near the end of July, last minute trip to see the family before I had to go back home. Did you have a good trip though? Oh yeah, that sucks. It always sucks when you don't have time to go see anybody. There's been a few times that I've gone through Georgia and I had some friends at the time that were living in Georgia and I never had time to go see anybody. And she is very pretty. You are the Leminson envoy. Begging your pardon, sir, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Verily, this is the seal of the Admiral of Leminson. Please come with me. Kind of want to live there instead of LA. God, North Carolina is very conservative and I fucking hate it. There's a couple areas that are really nice, but the majority of the state is very conservative and scary, especially where I live. So you're the Leminson envoy, yeah.
And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please.
But I would definitely rather live here than LA. There are some areas in California I'd like to live, but not LA. Riverside's really nice. You ever been to Riverside? It's like outside of LA. I had a bunch of friends that lived in Riverside.
I am Khan A. Senna, Elder Seed Seer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder.
I'm not a big city person.
Grand company.
Like, LA's too big for me. And like, even when I was in Riverside, it was more of like the outskirts, like not in the city. I've always lived in the more rural areas. I mean, that's where I live in North Carolina. But like Violet lived right outside of well, help me by name, Birmingham. So she lives like right outside of Birmingham or right at Birmingham, and even that is too busy for me.
I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
The girl's hot. The hell's in with the braided hair is hot. A remembrance service for the fallen of Hartnell. To think the 5 years have already come and gone. I remember when I first played this, the voices, what's voice and what's not voice, going back and forth, really threw me through a loop the first time I played this. Like this scene right here, she was just talking and now it's text. It seems like only yesterday that the Garland Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising in resistance, the city-states of Eorzean formed the Grand Companies and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknown to us, Garland sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon Dalamud would be torn down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched for the Cartanu Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion. More bloody a battle I have never seen and would never wish to see again, yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamud continued to descend, and from it emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who proceeded to rain fire upon Eorzea. The 7th Imperial Legion was consumed in a blink of an eye, while our own forces fared a little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When at last I awoke, Bahamut was gone, and the land which had but moments before been aflame now seemed to be in a place unknown, not simply ruined but changed. After Archon Louisoix may well have been able to shed light upon the mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartanu. And so we were left with countless questions and no prospect of any answers. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far griever concerns. The calamity. As the devastation wrought by Bahamut had come to be known, laid our nations nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Eorzea till outlook, in short, is bleak. That's interesting because, to my knowledge, nobody's summoned anything until Ifrit. I get that for sure. I always try to live in the quieter parts of the city because I like convenience, but privacy is a must. I've been to LA a lot of times and I can't see myself living there. In the wake of the calamity has been all each nation could do to nurse its own wounds. Yet if we are to weather the coming storm, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of the unity which first gave rise to the alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. What's up, Mixio? You have done the people of Eorzea a fine service this day, and I will not put you in further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Ulda, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. And if you were to be so kind, I should appreciate it if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill behaved of late. My wolf. To be precise, needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. Thank you for coming, and may the 12 see you safe in Ulda and beyond. So, kittens, have you tried the event yet? I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I probably won't get to do the event until later tonight. Like when I do, I get on my main for other stuff. The summer event. Oh, well, the summer event started. You can get a cool bathing suit. Or outfit. I don't know. It's a bathing suit outfit. I don't know. I don't even know what it looks like. Fair, is it? I don't think so. It's like a jumping puzzle and shit. I got these buttons mixed. Q needs to be E. Where are you at? You need to be Q. I think it's funny that my old saves has like all the old abilities. Get them tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get them later tonight. Right, I'm sorry. It's 4:28 a.m. when I play tonight. That's when I'll probably do the event. If I was wanting to do it. That's what I'm looking for. Squirrel. Oh, Fungar. There it is. Once some time frees up, we should play sometime again. Sure. We could have dragged you along to a bunch of the stuff we've been doing, but you've been gone. See, I got all my Gwibbers. So I got the mecha mount. I've got one more mount I need from Omega. I've gotten all of Eden's mounts. I've got Hildy's mount, but I still need Zodiark and Singer. We've been doing a lot of like cleanup and getting like mounts from the old stuff. Yeah, we have not been having any luck. Like even the Endwalker mounts that I have, I got them from like previous stuff, like not even with our group. We've had really shitty luck with mounts. That mini plane is sweet. I love it, Cat. I think that's what we're going to work on this weekend. I think we're going to get all the mega mounts this weekend. So hopefully we should knock it like everybody out this weekend. Unless Akita decides to do fucking Eden, which I fucking don't want to do Eden 12S again. I really don't want to do E12S. Really, really don't. I still do not quite understand E12S. Yeah, I know. We gotta get it for Duke. So you're back. I trust you learned something of the essence of our art. A Lancer learns best when he is doing each thrust, making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time. And never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. That is, well, it is clear you see the truth in my ways, or words. That will be all for the present. Now take upon your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger, and I'm already stronger. You want to see how strong? Look, I'm already ready for your quest. Ah, you have returned. Thank you. I take from your presence that you have gained a measure of familiarity with your weapon. Good. You're ready to begin your next phase of your training. You will recall my telling you that it takes no small amount of courage to be a Lancer. Now, in general terms, courage is the strength to do something which one finds unnerving. However, a Lancer's notion of courage is not so simple. Having first drawn a distance between courage and recklessness, he then divides the former into two aspects. I would have you learn each from spear in hand. The first is composure. When outnumbered in battle, a Lancer may lose his composure and succumb to panic. Should this happen, all of his training will swiftly flee with his mind, and he will struggle to overcome opponents whom would ordinarily have bested with ease. He will, in short, contribute to his own defeat. Also, can we get a shout out real quick for I See Dead Kittens? I See Dead Kittens is a member of the Stu Stream team who is awesome person. Absolutely love them. They have amazing hair, but do not use cam. If you ever get to see their hair, it's absolutely fantastic and beautiful. So please go check out Dead Kittens and give them some love. I did read that. If you wish to become a Lancer in sooth, you must learn to maintain your composure at all times. Do this, and you will be able to call upon every ooze of your strength and skill when it matters most. And so to your first task. The riverbanks of the Central Shroud are home to Velkin, known as Yarzons. Fiercely territorial, the creatures will attack anyone who strays too close, making them a bane for fisherfolk. They typically fall upon their prey in mass, sparing all avenues of escape before closing in for the kill. What must go through the mind of their victims in an instant? Panic, despair? Be sure to tell me upon your return. Needless to say, you will have to brave such an encounter. Take this sack and sadly noisome bait and use it to lure the ever-ravenous creatures from their nest. It may be the only one curious Yarzon appears, but what if 2 or 3 follow scent? Let us see how you fare then. Now, go now, young Lancer, and learn what it means to fight with composure. And before you outroll me again, I still can't believe that happened. After rolling a 5, I was still settled. You do have some terrible luck, Cat. Why so unlucky? I don't know. Maybe I was a bad person in a previous life. Not like evil, but kind of an asshole. And this is... No, you sure it's not like you walking under ladders and breaking mirrors and like having black cats cross your path and shit like that? I'm not superstitious. I just joke about it. Maybe because I lost again. Me and Violet lost again. I think I had like a 9 or something, and the winning number was 14. So I lost again. I'm kind of having to just live with the fact that I'm never gonna get a house. I've lost every single lottery since it opened. Not to mention how many times that I used to actually camp houses and couldn't get one. Man, I can't tell you how many times that I was the only one at a house and like that thing didn't pop until after I had to go to bed or I was at work. It's so infuriating. Kittens, do you have a house or no? I just would like to do my own gardening. Like that's the big thing I want to do. All right, LL coming up. Let's hear more about the sanctuary. You mean the thing that's not actually going to be what we think it is? Because it's got specialized items, so gardening's going to be fucking pointless? You left it for 4 days and forgot? Oh, you didn't get to bid on it? Is that what you're saying? Or what? Oh. Welcome back, Wind Up, and well done. I trust that you understand that in times of dearest need, no amount of strength or skill with the spear will avail the Lancer who lacks composure. You are now ready to learn the second aspect of Lancer's courage, resolve. When faced with a terrible foe, a Lancer may succumb to fear and self-doubt. Should this happen, you will become defensive. and in seeking to cover his weakness, surrender his greatest strength, namely his capacity to attack. A lancer who fears to attack is not but a man holding a pole. His spear may as well be a broomstick for all the good it would do him. It is not the will, never be a shield. Or it's not will and never be a shield. That you may learn the truth of these words firsthand, I bid you go to the central shroud, to an adjoining, or to the area adjoining the abandoned dungeon known as Spirit Hold. Since the calamity, the neck of the 12's wood has become a veritable migraine of fearsome fauna. There you will find 3 collapsed pillars, which have become a haunt for fell creatures. You are to put them down. What manner of fiends can expect to encounter? Ha! To reveal that would be to defeat the purpose on the lesson, my young Lancer. I will say only this. If you face these foes with the Lancer's resolve, you will surely emerge victory. Once you have completed the trial, report to Julian in the entrance hall. She has grasped the 2 aspects of courage, I'll bet, with some trouble. There, though I doubt you will encounter similar difficulties, her struggle has furnished her with certain insights which I think you can benefit from hearing. The Lancer learns best when he is doing but the wisdom of his seniors is not entirely without worth. Go now, wind up, and do as I bid you. I honestly just had a brain error in the moment and something short-circuited, I think. And we left Limsa, logged off, and slept. And I carried on until someone mentioned it when we were in dungeons. Oh, damn. I'm just like, oh, shit. What sucks is, like, me and Vi have been both bidding on the same house and we're not winning, man. So we get 2 chances. Like, we were trying to get a large in when the foundation opened, and we were 2 in like what, 7 chances, honey? Like 2 in 7, and we lost. Right? And we've had others that were very, like, barely anybody was bidding on them, and we still lost. Like, it's ridiculous. For the best though, because I honestly don't know how committed I am to the game until I finish Endwalkers. So better to go to someone who actually uses it. I just want the fucking house, man. It bothers me so much that I can't get one. Not to mention all the items that I can't use because I can't place them. Just give me instance housing, damn it. It can be done. We know it can be done. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Have 3 different tiers of apartments. The base apartment like we have now. Have another apartment that has a small balcony for outdoor, like some very small outdoor furnishings, and a garden, and then and we'll call it a suite. And then have a what's above a suite in apartments and stuff? Penthouse. And then you can have a penthouse, which would have like a very large growing area, almost like a rooftop. Have those in apartments at much higher price points, and boom, you have fixed 90% of your housing problem. Why they haven't done this, I don't know. Because I mean, I will tell you now that a large portion of people would be absolutely fine with not having a house if they could at least have an apartment that is larger, that is much easier to decorate, and has the ability to do gardening and other outdoor furnishing. Because that's what I would do. I would just get that. So somebody send Yoshi P what I said. Maybe we can get that soonish. Ugh. Now we're gonna turn this quest in and then probably gonna head over to Alda. I definitely want to get the 3 city-states done tonight. Need more mushrooms. Where are all the beautiful fungi? Is there really only 2 spawning? Well, that's fucking terrible. Oh, I forgot I had raisins. I could be eating raisins right now. For 3% XP gains. Look at this. Look how far away this is. Gimme. We're still not even going to be close though. It would take a little bit of like doing stuff to get Lancer higher. All right, which one was the lower? Arcanist. Go downstairs. Wait, no, we did that Lancer Guild quest. Never mind. Oopsie. Give me my new pokey stick. I have been expecting you, wind up. By your return, I trust that you now understand the importance of resolve. Like ones of flesh, courage can be made strong. It is a matter of training each of its aspects. Now the endeavor may prove difficult in the beginning. Gods know how much I struggled. You may suffer untold humiliation and more frustration than you can bear, but you must persevere. Not preserve. Whenever you engage an opponent, whether it's training or in earnest, make a conscious effort to fight with composure and resolve. Over time, doing so will become second nature, and you will require such courage as you've never thought could be yours. Mind you, not all battles entail a physical clash of might. It could simply be a disagreement born of conflict and ideology. The point is, it matters not what the battlefield you stand upon, so long as you take care of it to be composed and resolve your courage will grow. Did that make any sense? Even a little? I fear I cannot hold a candle to Guildmaster Yawen, and it is there I ought. But if there is aught I can do to assist in your training. What was that? Something afoot in the training area? What? And you call yourselves Lancers. Pathetic. You are next, Guildmaster. Arm yourself and face me. Refuse and all will know that you are no true Lancer. Say what you will. I am above provocation. Craven to the last man. Ah, but what do we have here? Wait, he is but a novice. That makes no odds to me. You yourself admitted to him into your ranks, did you not? Very well, I shall withdraw for now. We stood there. Yet know that only the fearless are fit to wear the mantle of Lancer. I look forward to measuring your worth in the days to come. There's not more to see. Return to your drills. We didn't flinch. Wound up, you made no attempt to evade his thrust. Did your opponent so unnerve you as to deprive you of your senses? Well, it is little consequence now. You need pay no further heed to uninvited guests. At least you wander. It is not uncommon for challenges to come pounding on your doors, seeking to test their mantle. For now, dedicate yourself to tempering the two aspects of courage and composure, and bring the sum of your strength and skill to bear against your foe, and the resolve to attack when fear would stand your hand as benefit as a Lancer. When next we meet, I shall have another trial for you, one that will put your courage to the test. Until then, continue to apply yourself as your training. Farewell. I kind of like the body it can't keep. All right, now back to the story. I was gonna go ahead and try to get Dragoon to 15, so when I came back around to Limb, so that I could do the DPS thing again, and that is the wrong fucking way. Whoopsie. Yeah, we got about an hour. We should be able to finish this. I debated about playing this tonight, like Friday night, but I'm unsure. Oh, see, the people with the 12's Wood are always looking for those willing to assist them. Unfortunately, you still look a tad green to be of any real help. Now, if someone such as Veteran 10 Fingers were to vouch for you, that would be a different story. He does. Battaron does vouch for me. I went up to him because I thought it was my quest turn, and it's actually down here. See? Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passage travel to Olda. Oh, you're Baru, the Limson envoy. On behalf of all the High Wind Skyways, may I say it was an honor to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Did y'all say the Chocobo is level 20? It's after this part, but it's and when you get a Grand Company in it. But don't you have to have a Grand Company to get it? Ah, you must be the envoy from Limsa Lemensa. Welcome to Olda, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. You have to fight Ifrit first, then you can join a Grand Company. Oh. Welcome to Olda, sir. We've been expecting you. Flame General Ruban will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the hustling strip and speak to Bartholomew at the Royal Commode. Whatever. Where's the damn elevator? Yep, GC first, speeches, tour, and all that. God. I like that flag there. Wonder if that's the flag you can get in game. Malty Might waved at me. Who the hell is that? Oh, is that you, Paul? Hello. Is this Akita? Vana Kamoa? The other one's Duke. I figured Akita would just still make a character named Akita. So many, like, this is the one zone that I hate getting. Like, Ulda is the worst for Aetherites. I fucking hate Ulda. Maybe it's not the worst. I just don't like it. Bitter snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I got 2 more down here, and then I gotta get the one up top. There's more Aetherites here than any other zone, isn't there? Made a joke to Akita after seeing Bitter Snow that Yellow Snow is probably a war accurate Hillsguard row name. That's funny. Don't eat the yellow snow. Giggity. Bum, 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 bum. I forget how to go up. Over here. I should know Ulda very well. I've like started in Ulda back in beta. I don't know. I feel like I've spent a ton of time here, but I take that back. Once I got out of everything, I always like end up in Limsa because I like the music in Limsa better. I was chilling in Limsa before it was cool. Oh yeah, I gotta get that other Aetherite. Goddamn Alchemist Guild one. Right. Before it was full of degenerates, yes. What am I looking for here? Why am I missing this? No, that goes down. That goes down. The fuck? Whatever, we'll do this first. Limsa envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear? Ah, yes, Admiral Seal. Please proceed.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
I don't approve.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlvib says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin.
It's hard to listen to Ruban now.
Welcome to the Sultanate of Ulda. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Rabon sounds so weird. Cardinu. I remember bloody Cardinu. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer, when we took the field against the Garlands? So my counterpart has educated you. Connie's pet is giving her trouble, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So it was with the Garlands 50 years, or so it was with the Garlands 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use magic that they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by the then legatus Solus Zolus Galvus, they swiftly brought their other nations on Ilsabar to heel. And so the legatus became an emperor and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 4 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garlands have been quiet of late. Both the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders, and the commander Legatus Galvus van Balsar has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ulda but Gardania and Limsilimens as well. But the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to give up. But we barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes. Never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garlands stir, and the elder seer would not let it go unnoticed. All the other concerns pale in comparison to the empire. Even the beast tribes are their bloody primals. We must stand united at once more. That much is clear, and if we do so, we must remember that the cause which last brought us together. Merlib will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Yeah. It's talking about Galvus. Guys. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. God, she's cute too. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. I think the elves and female look great. The elves and males, though, like, I wish they had more faces. Me and Val were talking about this. It's just there's like 2 faces. You can now make use of the airship. Yay! Oh, my lord envoy, I trust that you stay in the saltinated. Has been pleasant. Yeah. Now, if you do not mind me asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsilimens in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time became acquainted with Beteron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he had his job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none better than credentials than you. Beteron would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your service. Back to Lemsa. I'm the opposite. I like the males, but the females like faces. Well, I mean, to be fair, all Elzens feel like they're lacking in faces. They need more variation. How am I missing this, though? Is this a door? Oh, it's because that's a door. Duh. For some reason, I thought it was a tunnel, not a door. All right, so we got the major cities, all their tell points. I don't really need to go get the Ulda thing yet, so. Oh wait, I could just return. Welcome to the Drowning Winch. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... Oh, well, if it ain't the wind-up Baru. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venturer would be you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint at heart. Things they're liable to get you downright bleeding dry. Bleeding hairy? Dairy? Things liable to get downright bleeding hairy. There we go. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in the details. No, I like how my gear looks. We'll get this one though, in case I don't get one for Lancer. Thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word of some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of Natasha's Seagrot. I need a trustworthy sort to end up north of Valport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since the nasty business over at Swiftperch folk have been a bit uneasy, well, I say a bit, 'tis all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Beteron, I would be so happy to elaborate. What's up, Rainer? Well, if it ain't Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rainer? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I came to welcome Wind-Up back from Limskull Mensa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Alport, in the vicinity of the island of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region. The Sastasha Seagrot included. Their search revealed little save for the family of corals had been residing in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of the recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with Sahagan testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the service of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer would be appreciated greatly, or will be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lenosha. For more details and instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you can consult Paula Valpa. She can be found at the ferry dock in the lower docks. You heard the man. Good luck, lad. I guess we're gonna get to do Sastasha tonight. Sastasha. Sachet. We're gonna call it sachet. Chat like the sachet. Fisherman's Guild. You're here about Commodore Rainer's investigation, then you'll want to board the ferry bound for Alport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, though, you best pay a visit to the Hall of Novice before you wander the Stasha. The Adventurers Guild runs a hall, and the folk there will prepare you for training. Yeah, we already know that. We've actually already done that. No, I'm not trying to go to Casa del Sol yet. All right. As I was saying before, I've had entirely too much to drink today, so I need to use the bathroom again. So, be right back, chat. All right. All right, let's see if we can get Sasha out of the way. How's my log looking? Oof. I still have all that stuff from Cedarwood I need to go do. Where is Cedarwood? Oops. Was I supposed to go to the Hall of Novice first? I was. I've already done the Hall of Novice. Bastards. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are brave. You have braved the depths of the Sasha Secret. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be numerous, as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tale would have you believe, strolling into a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we have here in the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The Smiths here oversee the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register. Yeah, I already did that. When you have mastered if you have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sasha Secret, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. But I want to find out where Lower Lenosha Cedarwood is. That way, okay. So I want to get this log out of the way. Didn't take too long. I probably should go ahead and unlock Mist while I'm here. I think I can, can't I? Yeah. Is it weird seeing 10,000 MP when you're like level 17? Isn't that weird? I feel like they would have scaled the MP a little better. Big number go brr. Remember being confused why Lancer had 10k MP at first? It's an interesting little carryover because originally everybody had TP and sprinting would drain your TP, man. It was weird. We had it hard back in the day. Last thing, nesting buzzard. Buzzard. There we go. Yes, Grandpa Baru, tell us of the olden days when you used TP. Well, in my day, as a paladin, you had to use stone skin. You would cast it in between attacks. Also in my day, you actually had to level other jobs to get those abilities on the classes that you needed them on. It wasn't just a level 1 job. Oh no, you couldn't unlock your main job unless you leveled like 2. So if you wanted to be a paladin, you needed to level cleric and gladiator. If you wanted to be a warrior, you had to level Lancer and Marauder, I think. It's been a while. I'm not reading this. This is for housing chat. I'm not reading it for story. I'm reading it. I'm only doing it to get the housing unlocked. Yay, housing, that thing that I'll never have even on my main because the game sucks with housing. Oh, I gotta go back up top. Man, I remember when people didn't even have swift casts. And you would literally like facepalm when they didn't have swift casts. I did unlock my book, right? I hope I did, because if not, I just teleported away. Yeah, okay. This is what I wanted to do. I want to make sure I had that book open. Hey, look, a puck. See, this is why I wanted to do this. I didn't want to get so far ahead that my hunting log is way out of whack, even though we're already close to some level 17. Level 18 correction. Hey, look, it's Ida. Hey, look who it is. Cat, I hope you're paying attention to these four. This guy's a fucking dick. You're a dick. You're a dick. Are you talking about these two over here? I love the subtlety about like these. You find these people if you're paying attention and you did side quests, which I did side quests a lot when I first played. All of them are together. Like you find these do you find them before this in Gridania at the bar, or is that after this part? Like, is this the first time you see them? I can't remember all the different encounters because they're just kind of around. But what I hate is this guy right here is still shitting on Ida. Like, fuck you, dick. Slap him. Slap him, bitch. Please tell me you're here for the Yellow Jackets duty. By the way, that is my favorite quest line in this game. Especially with that cutscene for like the face and stuff. When that first came out, it was so freaky. Yellow Jacket duty, you're not Das for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. Are you? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isle of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted. Thinking of a crew of cutthroats might have been in a den nearby. So when we received word of that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, if this lot belongs to the fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who you're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch of those praying. You don't spot a blue face tattoo. Okay, praying you don't spot a blue face. All right, so y'all said I can do everything in trust, right? Oh. Let's do it. I understand. So they, instead of doing a quest, they just have that like chat thing. Oh, and they preset it too. I want to try the trust though. How bad, like how bad or how slow is it? Pretty slow, but not that bad. How bad is the AI at least good? Whoa, did he just fucking zip around? This means I'm surprised you haven't wanted to restart a new character then, because I know Val wanted to go back and replay the game, but wanted to do it with all the trust. I like the trust because it gives you a chance to like really look around and stuff. That's why I like when we did Shadowbringers and Endwalker, I tried to do trust every single time because I felt like it was nice to like take a step back and just like really experience the dungeons. Kind of like it reminds me how people did when we first played Realm Reborn when it first came out. We didn't rush through everything. Like everybody was like really looking at everything. That's just beautiful. Blue. You see him zip? What the hell? That's weird because you don't have that ability on Warrior into like 60 something. I said I wanted to replay the whole game when they finished the trust system for the whole thing. Because I think something like in 7.x, they said they would have done including trials and whatnot. So they still need to do what? Heavensward and Stormblood? Because Shadowbringers and Endwalker have it, but they don't have trials. This isn't too terribly slow. I mean, it ain't fucking fast either. Let's be real. Dude, the zipping around is crazy. Look at that provoke. The tank AI is pretty good. They're about to talk about expanding them to post AR and some Heavensward. Again, I still wish that they had used squadron characters so you could level your squadron like that. I think that would have been a much smarter idea. And I don't know who I was talking about was saying that like the systems weren't meant for that. It's like, no, I mean, it would still be fun. You just you would start your squadrons earlier and you could level your squadrons just like you can now, except you would add this system into it. And that would make squadrons fleshed out more. I think that would have been a much better way to make both systems work well. I'll die on that hill though, that they should have used squadrons like that. They should have made like this one just the way it is with like Eager Conjurer and stuff. But once you get to Grand Company and get squadrons, it's all on squadrons. Tell me that wouldn't make perfect sense. I'm really not paying attention. There. I'm literally just ruin spamming. They would have to rewrite it to be something like something that you already making before joining a GC, which kind of what you got here. Yeah, but what I'm saying is like you could, until the Grand Company thing, it would be eager adventurers and stuff. It wouldn't actually be trust that you level, right? But once you got to the Grand Company thing, you would get 3 people, and you would, or whatever. You know what I mean? You get 3 of them and then you start leveling them, and you have the ability to switch their jobs and all that kind of stuff. But it would start there, and that would flesh out the squadron, or the squadron system, as well as the trust system, and it would all work beautifully. And I will die on this hill. Kita, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody from Kita Stream. Did you finish Final Fantasy V? I tabbed over and it looked like you were like finishing it. If you did, congratulations. How was X-Death? That beautiful, beautiful 10-head man. How you doing, Ice? What's up, Kiana? Easier with double mage flare and mimic spam. I don't even remember what I did to fight it. Blue. It's blue. So when do you start 6? I'm looking forward to you get to 6. I really am. Because like, to me, if you can at least get 6 done, I don't know that I would shit on you so much anymore. You gotta take oatmeal outside since the, oh no problem. I completely understand. You start 6 on Sunday? Sweet. Extra head scratches for oatmeal. 6 is so good. To me, it's the best one. I hold 4 up there with 6 because of nostalgia, but 6 is definitely the best one. Bracelets. Ooh. Oh yeah. What's the option that puts that knot in your armory chest at the start? Do y'all remember what that is? Item settings. There it is. Found it. 6 and 4 are my favorites from the Nintendo area. Definitely. I don't know, but I wish I could find it sometimes. Ooh, what I was just talking about? Found it. Oh, we got limit break? Ugh. Yeah, I don't ever want loot going in there. I would rather put it in myself. Lots of people playing Tower of Fantasy lately, including you. There was a lot more people doing Year of Final Fantasy than I would expect to be doing Year of Final Fantasy. Well, I call it Year of Final Fantasy. There's a lot of people doing playthroughs of all the Final Fantasy games this year. I'm not sure why it's so big this year. I didn't know anybody was doing it until after I had already started doing it. I know, Ice, you're doing it as well, yeah? Oh, so anybody that's over here that doesn't know, the ending of my Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns got blocked on YouTube. Apparently, Square Enix has blocked Lightning Returns ending from being viewed on YouTube. I posted in my Discord with the picture of it, but it's blocked in all regions. Can't share it. Nothing. It is not, and it's not by like some rando. It's actually Square Enix. So I have to I had to highlight my VOD, and cut it off after the main boss or the last boss. So the last boss has no cutscene. It wouldn't let me trim it. It wouldn't let me do nothing. It was just like, nope. It's blocked, and it's blocked like it would be for spoilers. I didn't even know that was a thing. If you want to see, check out my general on Discord. I've got a screenshot of what my YouTube thing says. Yeah. I can kind of understand if it was a newer game, but the fact that Lightning Return's been out, like, it's been out, you know? There's no need for it. Kiana, what have you been up to? I noticed that you've been I was going to talk to you over the past last weekend because you were doing fates, and I was kind of curious why you were doing fates because I know that you capped out your fates a long time ago. So are you working for the mount, or were you just doing it for Tessa? Oh, okay. I thought you had already done all that. I saw you were with Tessa, so I just assumed that you were doing it with Tessa. Tessa just loves fates. I need to still get Shatterbringers. Dawn's done. I'm done with Heaven's I'm done with Endwalker. I'm not really concerned about getting the mount. I don't want to deal with it. I've just been doing it slowly. I'll get around to it eventually. The only reason I wanted to get them done is just that it was one last thing I had to think about. I thought about just like trying to find ones that I could just zerg through with Blue Mage, but Yeah, I maxed mine pretty early too. Has Akita been able to get back into BA? I heard what Rex did. He was, so Akita was telling me what happened. Oh, you did get the clear suite. So Akita was telling me what happened. I was like, no, that does not. Rex would not explain a mechanic. No. Apparently he did. He was just in a hurry, and then you got onto him for it. I was like, damn, that's awful. I can't believe Rex did that. Because didn't like 6 people or something get ejected? For those that don't know what I'm talking about, me and Kiana are talking about Baldesion Arsenal. 5 newbies. I heard it was a pretty smooth run too. Like there's a whole spill. Everybody needs a button. Every button needs a body. I've heard that so many times. I've heard it so many times. Everybody needs a button. Every button needs a body. I cannot stress how many times I've heard that and just thought, huh, that rolls off the tongue really well. It's a phrase that's important and gives the horse some doldrums. Yeah. Because sometimes I feel like y'all have a spoken script that every raid lead gets or every caller gets that y'all can edit some of it, but some of them's just every single caller says them. I'm zoning out now. I'm back to just casting Ruin. I need to get back into BA. I've got more relics I need to work on, but I've been I was gonna get back into doing a lot of BA, but I had started doing Bojin relics too, and Bojin takes up so much fucking time. So I kind of just stopped jumping on and paying attention, or I would pop in to go, oh, all right, I'll do BA, and then check and see that I just missed a fucking BA run. There's been a couple that I missed just because it got full and I wasn't fast enough. I do need to get back into it because I was really wanting to learn how to double edge and stuff like that, and then never got around to it. You'll be hosting again in September. Hit me up in September because I wouldn't mind going back into it. But if I was to do it, it would be on the weekend only. Boop. You were in Boja today? I need to do. Hi, Ditzy. I need to do. What's that step? Delubrium. I have to kill the queen a bunch of times. That's the step I'm currently on. I'm sure you know what step I'm talking about. I don't mind. DR just fucking takes forever. And the last one I did was a low man with 7 people. It took forever. It's just so time consuming. Ugh. You sully the grams. Oh, I'm still not great at that. I still fuck up a lot in that. The Lord of Will steps upon your souls. So do they actually click? Or am I going to have to click all of it? They do not click. This was fun. Going. No. No. My little legs. Damn it. I got a few wipes, or wait, a few webs finish. I want to max my mental. I need to get back into Xandor and get more mental. I guess there's no reason to do that. I think they've made these mobs a lot weaker than they used to be. She didn't have you for that sometime if you're on. All right, sweet. I need to get I need to do some more of that stuff for fragments. I've got like one beast left. That went really well. I like how the tank is kind of broken in here though. Yeah. Oh, cool. They cheer me on? What? That was cute. That was so freaking cute. I love it. Do y'all know where the idle animation option is? That was a squad, or not squad. Trust. That was actually a reason originally that I had talked about wanting to do 14 is because the trust system was out, and then by the time I got to the game, I had forgotten that trust was the thing. So I was like, should I play a tank or should I play a healer? Duty support in character? No, I'm sorry. There's an idle animation thing that while you're standing, you'll like change poses like that. Oh, Claire, have y'all done a first person BA yet for a meme run? First person only. We got to do that sometime. If there is ever a first person BA, I want to go. I feel like it would be a clusterfuck. You'll do one in September. Oh man. That'd be a funny meme run. Yeah, if you what's your plan so far, if you don't mind sharing? The first person one was one I thought of a while ago, and I think somebody else mentioned it one night when we were there as well. All healer run. I don't know that that could easily work, really. All healer run with everyone running nothing but almost everyone running sack trays. Let's go. I would assume that it would be fairly easy to get away with. Oh, you can't double edge or anything on healer, can you? I'd be wondering like how much damage you could actually deal. Melee tank only. I don't remember what the thing. So how would they do? How would damage work in that situation? I don't know all the trays that you could run. You're definitely way more versed in trays than I will ever be. Templar for healers, Aether Weave for DPS. No, I meant like boosted DPS, like crazy DPS. Such a task was on the books, mind. I'm afraid the ship has already sailed, friend. Oh, Magic Burst, that's right. That's right. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sistasha? It would seem that the ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None of those worse for its voyage. A pity. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. How do you get threat, though? Is there a threat thing, or do you just have to do enough damage to get threat? Or is there a hologram that does threat? Instance, okay. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course. But there shall be no rest until we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, least you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as well earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse of Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. All right, Dolores. Doloria. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star and reach for and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize and the obstacles will overcome in time. You will not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as the arms of armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Okay. It's not a tank stance. It's just a basic provoke with a boost to your enmity for a short time. If you're spamming it, there's like 5 to 10 seconds. You don't have the buff. Oh, okay. Back then, aye. With all your limbs and tails, till I'll wager. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking that you only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards are set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces. So I don't suppose that they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they were planning. Unless you were planning on feeding themselves with the fauna of Sistasha. Of course, any road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on the mystery. I knew you get the job done, lad. Now I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so appears that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania. See, seems that the forest folk are in need of venturing that can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you bet the task won't be no skip through the sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with the fishbacks infestation, I doubt if it's anything that you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay out everything out. We need to switch over to Marauder. All right, that puts 21. Switch to Marauder. Ready to hear about the job then? Like I said, the request came for our sister guild in Gridania. That's all I know, but whatever it is you get asked to do, I have some doubt that pose any trouble for a venture that survived as Bedlam in Sasha. If you think you might be interested, well, why don't you have some words with Mother Mother Minone. Oh my god. I used to be able to say her name and now I can't. Minone. My counterpart in Gridania. Look, good luck, mate. Alright, we can leave to go to Gridania. Wait, no, we can't. We have to do class posts. New book. Greetings, Wind Up. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend you an ear if you find your thoughts troubled. At the very least, I would have you know that this, because it seems that Kalia does not. The Foreseer has been missing since this morning. There have been other times when she had disappeared without a word, but we have always been able to find her. Alas, this is not the case this day. Were the guildmaster here, he could deduce her whereabouts with nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devote themselves overmatched to Arcanima are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. But while I might wish to ponder further such oddities of character, we must need organize a search party. Would you be so kind as to inquire Hawker's Alley? It is not uncommon for Kalia's wanderings to take a path through the markets. This hat's actually not giving me XP anymore, right? Yeah, it's level 10. This goes to level 25. Oh, I passed my quest. Oh, right here. Dodo's on. You seek a Mecote, agent of Melvin's Gate? Why, yes, I have seen her. Spoke with her, in fact. She was, however, apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. The assessor was drilling me for details about the Kukaran smuggling ring based in Alport, but then the soldiers arrived and took her away. If you wish to know her fate, then I suggest you speak with Ganade of the Coral Tower. Can I go up here? Yeah. Why did I just sprint? No. Farseer Kale, yes, we brought her here in for questioning regarding the reappearance of the pirate Dosmaga. A member of the ancient Arcanist Guild, are you? Then I see no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but the Foreseer was once held captive by the rabid sea dogs. A Few pirates sink into such depths of depravity as Dos Maga. But it's been 6 years now since he was exiled from Limsa for engaging in the worst kind of black market trading, and now the villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to evade our troops. Thus, we hoped to borrow the knowledge of the Farseer Kalia, whose experience is giving her an intimate familiarity with the way Scoundrel operates. At least that was our intent. After weathering a barrage of questioning from the assessor, we found ourselves instead providing the details of our search. Should you wish to speak with Farseer Kalia, I imagine she has already returned safely to your guild. Well, I could have just fucking stayed there. What the fuck? Back already? You had led to believe that she had returned here? I'm afraid not. So the Yellow Jackets told you something of her history with Dustmaga. Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Dustmaga banishment was a result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in the underground slave trade. The assessor that stepped aboard the pirates' merchant ship spoke of finding dozens of unwashed unfortunates crammed into a squiddled hold. Among these prisoners was a young Miko, destined for the same black market auction block. Though Kalia was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful days with a gift of an initiate grimoire. Yes, self-same tome that she has carried her entire career. I, of course, did not mention that Kalia's grimoire was thrown into the sea. There are rumors that the Kakaran merchants of ill repute have retrieved the black market goods. The crew of the Morning Star heaved into the ocean. Even now, he gloats over this salt-encrusted catch of Alport. It is entirely possible that the Farseer's most prized possession was caught up in the Kakaran salvage net. I've no doubt that Kalia has reached the same conclusion. To Alport with you, wound up, there is where you'll find your wayward assessor. No, I think it's cheaper to take the boat. I think anyway. Oh yeah. Saving money. Yes. Combat pattern 256 should serve to cover all expected contingencies. You never know when you'll have to nullify a thaumaturge or two. My retrieval strategy is complete. Wind up, it is good that you have come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together the movements in time. Very little is certain when so many variables are in whatever. But there is good news. The prisoner here was kind enough to confirm that the trader who salvaged the Morning Star jettisoned cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my lost grimoire. Lementon law and the policies of Melvin's Gate would support the confiscation of goods connected to the official inspection, but alas, my personal belongings do not fall under the definition. Thus, I intend to launch an official offensive against the black marketeers and his cronies. The peddler has already departed for Candlelight Quarry, and it is time I gathered to me such allies that as I possess and count on you as one of them, Wanda. Despite the nature of the endeavor, Miss Thumb has offered me her cooperation. It would, if you would pray join her at the Ashkan's embrace. That is where we shall ambush this disputable or whatever. Okay. Where's this at? In Limsa? No. Oh, it's in the lower. Really? Yeah. Why the heavens come all the way out here then? Oh. Well, I feel like we got a lot done tonight. And maybe next time we play this, we'll be able to get mounts and all that crap. Can't wait to have a chocobo. Holy shit, I can't wait for a chocobo. The walking shit is definitely getting old. Greetings, Windup. Your arrival completes our small company. You are equipped for battle, I trust? We need not await for Kyla's arrival. Once the Kakaran appear on the bridge, we spring our ambush. The strategy for trapping our target relies on two allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. The pincer maneuver was naturally the Foreseer's whatever. As for the target himself, the Kakaran is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small routine so as to avoid attracting attention, but do not be foiled. More bodyguards follow at a distance who will likely join the fray after hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to a personal matter, but they are willing to turn blind eye to Kalia's sake. In any case, the Foreseer's tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strengths. Victory is all but assured. Now let us take up the positions and wait for the Kakaran to arrive. Yeah, I do have Fenrir bite. I smell a skunk. God, dude, the skunks this year have been fucking nuts. There's been so many this year. Oh, that's my guy. Morning calm and evening calm. Hell yeah. My dudes. See, like, why are the Mamulja here? Conjurers, just as Kalia predicted. We shift to combat pattern 158. I don't even know what that is. I don't know, this is weird. Dude, why are you dying over here? No, not the Cat Voice 5. That's not even it. Whatever. Not that one. There was one that started. Because she said, "Whoa!" Now to find the grimoire. It's in the back of the thingy. I've obtained the grimoire. Duty complete. Well executed, everyone. Were you able to retrieve my grimoire? Wind up, pray hand over the tome. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravages of seawater. I had never felt so defeated. I believed it is time I returned home. Favor be. But how can I? He is right. Shota, you must allow Kalia time to process this loss. And you have other matters to which you must attend. Come, wind up. It is time we return to the guild as well. Not quite the victory we had imagined, was it? The moment Kalia beheld her soaked and tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. There is, however, something we can do. I will call on your aid soon, but in the meantime, you would be well served to deepen your knowledge of the Arcanum. I love the Arcanist story though. It's good. I'm getting ready to end. Enjoy your alert though. We are pretty much getting to the end of today. I'm gonna go park myself outside of the next quest, and that is gonna be it for us. Yeah, I'm already like 22 minutes over my stop time. You know, park outside of the Minnow, and I think the group should be here. Another spinning blade. No, that's not who we're looking for. You are not the group I am looking for. You are not here yet. Well. All right. This is where we stop. So thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Are they? I'm not sure if those are. I was looking for Ida and company. I'm not sure when they show up here. It might be after this quest, because we see Ida and the company outside of Sestasha. Oh, we just saw them outside of Sestasha, so they might be at the next Ola. No, not Yida. Ida. Not Ida. Ida. I'm sorry if it sounded like I said. Anyhow, I need to go. I'm not going to raid anybody. You guys go find your favorite streamer and go hang out with them. Tonight, next stream will be 10 p.m. Eastern. More than likely, it would just be me playing my main. It won't be part of the Year of Final Fantasy stuff because it's just me doing like weeklies and dailies and maps and what have you. Year of Final Fantasy will be tagged that way, and that will be story and part of the playthrough. If I end up finishing early, we might switch over to this. If not, we'll just see. However, the next regular day of Year of Final Fantasy will be Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. So, live letters starting soon. Oh, cool. I'll get to wake up to news then. Y'all have a good one, and thanks everybody for being here. Have a wonderful night and morning. Enjoy the live letter. Bye.